Hi everyone, Rainy here in the sub-zero degree winter of Alaska. It seems like it. I'm still in Maine, don't worry. But it is cold out here. I've been trying to work on my trailer for a couple days, but the wind has been so strong. Actually, a house landed on the witch next door. One good thing. But just to show you how cold it is, look what Rallo's wearing for a hat. She looks like Nanook of the North. So what we're going to do today is I want to work on changing this wheel bearing here, the wheel cover. And I guess they call it a bearing protector. So we're going to change and lube that. It hasn't been changed or lubed since we got the trailer. Well, actually, the guy I bought it from never did it. And I thought it would be easy, but it was a nightmare. So I'm going to run you through the nightmare, and then I already did the other side. It only took me 3 days. But with your help, I've asked some people questions on YouTube, and I had a couple great responders you can see in the comments below on part 1 that gave me some good ideas. Thank you guys. I really appreciate your ideas. It helped a lot. So this is the one that I took off. Ooh, wear gloves when you're doing this. Anyways, one of the things, reasons why I did it, the other side didn't have a cap. It has a protective cap, goes on top. Didn't have a cap, and it was full of mud. So I didn't think it would be a good idea to fill that. I never did these, so I didn't know what it even looked like. So anyways, I went and bought a kit. And from Tractor Supply. I want them to hear that. Anyway, hey, they were great. They were great. And this is what it's supposed to look like. So the gentleman over there was very knowledgeable, walked me right over to it, and this was exactly what I had on here. The reason why I said that is I did a search on YouTube and online, Google, to find out what I was supposed to have, and I couldn't find anything even near. I went on Amazon, couldn't find anything close. When I told the guy what I had, he says, come here, and he gave me the exact thing, because mine, you can't see, it's kind of dirty, but it has a little piton here in the middle, and his had a little piton. That was the first thing I noticed, a little, and I guess that's, you're supposed to push it, it makes a little pressure. And he told me how to put it on, vaguely. There was a lot of customers in line. So, oh boy, I just got a shaving of metal in my hand. I don't know where that came from, but I'm bleeding. Okay. Never get a shaving of metal in your hand.
Do you have alcohol in there?
So anyways,
do you have alcohol in there?
No, all set. I got a whole bucket of acetone. I'll be washing my hands. That'll clean it right out. So I went to get another one, and I didn't know how to take this thing off, because when I got the new one, what did I do with the new one? When I got the new one, okay, and this is a problem I had, and I want you to learn by my mistakes. You see those little threads there? I thought it was supposed to screw on and screw off. So I tried unscrewing the thing. It would not come off. It would not budge. I'll show you when I get working on it. It was rusted. That one I finally got off. This one I'm still working on. So I'll have you see what I finally figured out how to do. So I tried these things, okay? It does fit. I just have to adjust it. And tried doing it, unscrewing it. Wouldn't budge. Nothing was moving it. So I said, son of a gun, I need some heavy equipment. So I went and bought this guy. I didn't have a pipe wrench. Okay. Harbor Freight. Actually, I checked at a few places. Something this size here, this is what, 24 inches. Okay. Some places wanted $50. Some places wanted $90. Okay. I went to Home Depot. That was still pretty high. Even Walmart, the biggest one was about this long. Okay. Harbor Freight had this thing for $18. It was under 20 bucks, and they had a few of them. Actually, for $2 more, they had an aluminum one. Didn't know why I should get aluminum. If you see how heavy this thing is, you'll know why you should get aluminum. So anyways, I was cranking on this thing so much, and you can see what I did to it. Okay. I got little teeth marks all over from this other thing. going everything everywhere.
Where's this back?
I've lost like 4 things just while talking to you. So now I was getting worried this thing wasn't going to come off. So I went online and looked at what they look like and how to take them off and this and that. Couldn't find the exact one. Then I found out they were pretty much all the same. I thought mine was different. You always think yours is different. And I guess those ridges are not for screwing on. They're just to make sure it stays on. And what you're supposed to do is pound it off with a hammer. So then I started banging it, and nothing happened. So finally, I saw this one guy that said to do it like I'm going to do it here in a second. So that was the first half of it. Then I wanted to get a grease gun. So I went to Wally and got myself a grease gun. And not just anyone, it's a Hyper Tough Walmart. I'm not sponsored. I just mentioned these names hoping to be. Okay. So went out and got one. Brought it home, put it in, no pressure, that thing wouldn't fit in. So I didn't know what was going on. I was discouraged, so I brought it back, returned it, said it was defective. Went to another Walmart where nobody knew me. Went in the automotive department, picked this up, picked up the tube of sealant and not sealant, I shouldn't use sealant, the lube. And I got the marine lube. Actually, my great friend's YouTube comments told me exactly what kind to get, and I got that kind. And I brought it into the automotive section where they work on the tires, and butted them up a bit. I walked in, I go, "Who's the smartest person here? You look like him." The guy goes, "Well, yes, I am." And I gave him this and this. I said, "Look, I'll pay for these right now, but can you show me how to load the darn thing?" And he goes, "Oh, sure I can." So he took it and he gave it to the other guy. Guess he wasn't the smartest guy there. So the other guy took it apart and put it together. I said, "Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that. Yeah, I did that." So he did pretty much every part I did. Ooh, this is loose. That's why Raluca was saying it was leaking. It's just still loose. So anyways, he put it all together, got it all working. And come to find out, the one I bought was defective. I feel better. I feel vindicated. It's not that I didn't know how to use it. It was defective. So he gave me that. So now I have one of these. The only thing I have a hard time with is getting this thing off after I get it on. Boy, does it come off difficultly.
You want to tell them what you put on first day when you came, trying to use it, how you put epoxy in there?
Oh, yeah, okay. That was because I was tired. I was very tired working. And the other one on the other side, I wanted to clean this out, so I figured I would take some acetone and get a paper towel all wet and go in there with acetone. Well, guess what? Do you know epoxy resin from West System and acetone are the exact same looking container? So I was tired. I reached over, I opened it up, I dumped actually put the acetone all over this and went in and I said, "Why is that sticky?" Oh shit! Pardon my words. Schlitz, good beer. It was acetone. So that's another reason to get some new ones. Yeah. See, I'm so tired, by the way. It was epoxy resin. Not real good lubricant. Okay. Luckily, I didn't have hardener on it. So, enough of the fun stuff. Let's get to work and show you how I'm going to do this. Put that there. Put that there. Okay.
You got that?
Now what I need to do is get this down here. So first step is to jack the tire up a bit. Don't need this no more. Just jack it enough so it spins. And I did this last time and the hammer worked best. Regular hammer. So what I did was, oh, by the way, I tried using the big pipe wrench on here, and that's why it's all gouged. I was able to, after a while, I had to use my feet, and I finally was able to turn it. So I did get it loosened a little bit that way. But, like I said, it wouldn't unscrew because it's not a screwdriver type thing. So you can see the threads. I don't know if you can see them or not, but it's finally starting to loosen. I'm banging and kind of like bringing it towards me at the same time. Oh yeah, this thing was so fused on. See that? And it came right off. See those grooves I was telling you about? But it did come off. But like I said, I mutilated the thing pretty much. Okay, so I'm going to get the other one. Ooh. And don't know what I did with my paper towels. Oh, Rulika has them. She's being my quarterback. Okay. And all I did was wipe this down a little bit just so I can let's see. You see that purple piece of sandpaper over there? Would you get that for me, please? I had a real hard time putting the other one on, so what I did was I used a little bit of sandpaper to get any possible rust off here. Oh boy, big mess right there. And some more paper towels, please. Scalpel. And like I said, the instructions in every video I said, do wear gloves. Don't do as I do as I say, just like I used to tell my children. Next step is to get this thing on. And this was a fun part also. Oops, for this, I'm going to lower it back down. And let's see, lower the jack. Yeah. So, I got a piece of wood. I got the orange mallet. Get this out of the way.
One in.
Kind of goes on crooked. Oops. And that happened about 100 times last time. There we go. And you want to get it till you don't see those grooves anymore. There we go. That's not coming off. Okay. And the next step is
it looks a little crooked, huh?
No, it's on there.
Okay.
Put this on. To put this on, I guess you just push straight from what they say until it clicks. Yeah, it's on there. And, ooh, there is, let me show you something. I'm going to jack this up again. Oops. I should have had it turned around so the hole was on the top. That way I really know it. Okay. See this hole on the top? When I start squirting it in, When I start seeing some stuff come out of here, that tells me it's full. Okay, are you ready? It's like putting out a fire with a bellows. Also, you're going to see this little cap here. I don't know if you can see it in there at all. There's a little cap. Let me try to make this thing lower. Okay. On the inside, there's like a black suction. It's going to start, almost like a plunger. It's going to start coming out when it's full. You might see it moving. I can feel some pressure coming. I'm hoping we're going to have enough. I'm afraid we're running out. I wouldn't know if I ran out inside. I don't know how to tell this thing is empty or not. But there we go. See it coming out right here? That means she's full. Now the fun part is to take this thing off. I had a real hard time with it, so I used this last time. It said to bend and turn, and when you pull it off. There we go. It works a lot easier this time. Oh, that's still okay. Yeah. Wipe off the excess. I need a clean one. I'm wiping more dirt on it.
We're running out of this stuff.
And then put the cap back on. Remember the pito? That pushes the air out and pushes it on. So when you go to pull it off, it'll make a suction to kind of keep it on. And there you have it. The, whatever you call that thing, the trailer cap, grease holder, pump, that has, everybody has a weird name for it, is on. That's a job I don't want to have to redo. So with that, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye now.